right, welcome everyone. Chef Mark and I'm here live at Appliance Factory Fine Lines in downtown Denver. We got a couple of locations. I'm at the Denver location. You'll notice quite a bit of hustle and bustle behind me. That's because we're at a pizza party featuring the Monogram pizza oven. This appliance is amazing. It's a ventless 30-inch pizza oven. It'll work in virtually any kitchen. And I'm gonna go back to basics. I'm gonna make some pizza. But this does more than just pizza. If you caught some of my YouTube videos on the Monogram pizza oven, I bake a cake. I make stroganoff. I roast chicken and steak, vegetables and sides. So you can do all kinds of things. But you know what I haven't done in a while on a video? Make a pizza. Go over here, let's take a look. So I've got my nifty pizza dough roll. I make my pizza dough from scratch: flour, water, touch of oil, lots of yeast, and that really does the trick. That's all it takes. What I like to do is roll my pizza dough out to about 10 inches, and then from here I can expand on that. Here we are. So I'm just going to give this a quick roll. So really what I want to do here is just shape it. It doesn't have to be super round. You can see I got some cracking there. It's because the top's a little dry. It's been sitting without any plastic wrap or any cover on it. This is a docker. This is really important. This keeps your pizza dough from bubbling up like crazy. You really, if you don't have a docker, you can use some forks and just kind of poke holes. But this is the best tool. It also makes very good back massage. Ask me how I know. Okay. So I keep the sauce really simple here. I just have some Mirror Blend, organic tomato, and I'm just gonna put that right on the dough, but I'm missing something very important. This is important because without a peel, how are you going to get it from your work surface into the oven? You're not. It's going to make a huge mess. Ask me how I know. I like just a touch of cornmeal on there. That really ensures good sliding. Now where you're going to be really stuck is if you can't slide this into the oven. So you want to ensure that it's not sticking. You can make sure that's happening by not having any holes, big tears in your dough. The docking won't matter. It won't dig holes so deep that you end up with sauce kind of bleeding through. Alright. There's a touch of sauce here. You'll notice I don't have anything in the sauce. I don't have any seasoning. I don't have anything in it. And the reason I do that is because I'm really here to feature this appliance. So Monogram Appliances, they sponsor our pizza parties. And I really want to show off the appliance. Yeah, I can have fancy ingredients, but I ain't gonna have fancy ingredients. Touch of salt. That's going to do the trick. Piece of cheese blend. Dry mozzarella, provolone. That's going to do the trick. Another tip here is you really do want to have a good strong edge around your pizza. The reason for that is so that it doesn't bleed over. If the sauce bleeds over, it will stick to the paddle, and when you go into the oven, it can make a huge mess. So keep that in mind. I'm just going to make a pepperoni pizza to get it started. Now at these Monogram pizza parties, who shows up to these? Well, our designers. People who specify beautiful kitchens, beautiful appliances. They're designing kitchens, they're designing bathrooms. So these are our vendor partners, the people that are the professionals, the design professionals. But if you're in the Denver area, people swing by. We're in the Monogram kitchen, and we've got all kinds of great appliance brands here. And our sales associates are truly experts in the business. So how much pepperoni? I don't know, I try to get a ton in there. As much as possible. I don't want to overlap. I want to do just a touch more cheese on the top here, and then I'm going to show you a couple of pro tips that are going to help you make pizza, great pizza. Alright, so just a touch more pizza here. I'm going to get this in the oven. I'm going to talk about this appliance a little longer. Alright, come with me. Here we go. Okay. You see I have some sizzle pans in there. And I'm going to be searing some good stuff off, but I'm preheating them. Let me move those out a little bit. Easy to do. Okay. There you go. So what you want to do, get in here nice and close. What you want to do is lay your peel down, your paddle, get about half of the pizza on, and then pull back. Okay? That's going to do the trick. You try to be too gentle with that, you're going to be in trouble. Now, I've got two different temperatures here. I've got the dome at 900, and right now I have the stone at 500. I'm going to turn that up to 600. What we're going to see here is that it's going to start climbing in temperature, and it's going to take a little bit because that stone is big, thick. Pizza stone is an electric element underneath that. That's going to go ahead, and it's got to overcome quite a bit of material there. And I don't know, it's very subtle, but it's got a wheel here. It kind of shows you visually where we're at on the preheating. I'm going to go to the dome, which is the heat elements on the top. These react much faster. So I'm going to go up to 1,000 degrees. And watch this. It's going to just off to the races. This is going to jump up to 1,000 degrees extremely quickly. And I wanted to show this to you because, look at that, 902, 905, there we go. So the stone's heating very quickly, but man, it's going to jump up to 1,000 degrees pretty much instantly. And then I can turn on and off the dome separately. Now you'll hear a fan running, and what that fan is we've got 1,100 or 1,000 degrees of temperature in here, and it's hot. I can put my hand here because there's an air knife that kind of keeps the air from penetrating too far outside of the oven. But this is where it vents. And this is only maybe 120, 130 degrees tops. So we can go from 1,000 degrees to basically 120 degrees instantly because there's a catalytic converter. And this is cool to the touch. I mean, room temperature cool to the touch. That's pretty cool. This model is mounted proud. The new ones are all flush mount. Monogram at one point offered both, but they've since determined that the flush mount is far more popular than the proud mount. I like the proud. I think it looks fantastic, but honestly, I think in a limited space in a kitchen, it stuck out so far that we're getting it people's way. So, all right, let's take a look at this pizza here. Well, it's sticking just a touch, which means I need to give it a little more time. And that's why I went ahead and turned the stone up. I turned the stone up because it is a little bit on the cool side. I'm gonna turn it up to 700. Why am I messing around? I'm gonna turn that up to 700 degrees. Okay, and I'm gonna get this up to 1,100. There we go. Okay. So you can see that stone does take a while. You know, it was at 500, I turned it up. And the reason the temperature came down is because, you know, the dough goes in there, it absorbs heat, and it keeps the temperature low. But you'll see here in just a few minutes, it's really going to do the trick. Okay. Still sticking just a touch, but I'm not worried about that. As it cooks, what it'll do is the dough will constrict and it'll cool itself away from that stone. But man, it smells fantastic. I've been using this oven for a little over 2 years now, so it's highly seasoned. It's got that smell, that pizzeria smell. You know when you walk into a pizzeria and it just smells like every ounce of the interior of that pizzeria is created with that delicious pizza smell? That's what you get when you really get one of these nicely seasoned. Okay. Just gonna flip that over. Unusual for us to there we are. Okay. And I think that really is just a product of it not having preheated. All right, let's take a look here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pick up, I'm going to look underneath. I'm starting to get some nice browning underneath. I'm certainly getting great browning on the top. You can see up here, you can see those red hot. If you kind of get down and see those elements on the top, they're red hot. That means that they're firing as hot as they can get. There's no light in here, but I'll tell you, when those things kick on, it gets bright. You can actually see the light radiating out. Okay, we're getting close. It's important when you're making pizza, whether you're using your dough that you made yourself, or if you're just buying like a piece of shell, that a couple of best practices, again, making sure you have that sauce inside the rim. That's a little bit of the sauce leaked out, which is why it was sticky. So the thing that I cautioned you against happened to me. Happens to, can happen to any prep. All right, you want your peel. This is really important. This comes with a peel and a paddle and a brush for cleaning. I'm gonna give it another moment or two. I thought that looked pretty good. What did you think? Yeah, I'm getting a couple yeses, I'm getting some smiles. I want to get a little bit more caramelization on this, and then let's go. Okay.
I hate baseball. Just for the never even had to see.
Alright, we're gonna cut this. And we're gonna taste it. You want to let it rest. I'm stalling it. You want to let it rest just ever so slightly. What you don't want to do is pull a piece out of the oven and put it 1 second. You actually want to let it sit there for 1 second. Pizza wheel.
I can tell you based off
What time are you saying? Okay.
sweetheart, I think she
Okay. I'm going to grab a small piece here. Okay, I got a pro tip. It's called a cold cheese slice. You get really hot pizza. Yeah, and it's hot. Cold cheese on top of it so it doesn't burn the roof of your mouth. If you've ever had that happen to you, you know how painful it can be. Alright, let's see.
Even after gold ones or golden or something like that, you know, it's still 20 minutes or something. The golden is beautiful.
It tastes great. It tastes like I'm in a pizzeria. I think once this oven heats up a little bit, we'll have a little bit more crust development on the bottom. This isn't bad. I wouldn't go less so. It's so easy. Have a pizza party at your home. Bring by Appliance Factory Mattress Kingdom, Appliance Factory Fine Lines, here at Zunai to see this thing in action. If you want to learn more, check out on my YouTube channel. I have a whole playlist of Monogram pizza oven. Make all kinds of crazy things in there. It's delicious. I'm gonna eat the rest of this as I'm signing off. This is Chef Mark. I'm at Appliance Factory Fine Line. Thanks for tuning in.
And Hill, I would imagine, I don't know what people are with him today, but he's usually like this, so I'm going to say potatoes.
Very nice.